So today here I have come up with an interesting question, that why we need to study the ideal fluid in theory when its applications are in real fluid. So when I was student, I also used to wonder that why we need to understand the concept of ideal fluid when finally it is going to be applied in real fluid. So once again I will repeat over here that ideal fluid is a kind of fluid in which viscosity is not there and which is incompressible, while real fluid is a fluid in which viscosity is there and also it is compressible. So real fluids are the kind of fluids in which head loss occurs, while ideal fluids are the kinds of fluids in which head loss does not takes place. So the importance of studying ideal fluid has some of its key concepts, or I can say some of its main reasons, and which are listed over here. So the first one is foundational to fluid mechanics. So this ideal fluid forms the basis for the various key laws which find its importance in real world applications of fluid mechanics, such as Bernoulli's theorem, then momentum equation, then continuity equation. So these are the laws that are based on the law of conservation of energy, law of conservation of mass, law of conservation of momentum, and using them we can derive such laws and which finds its importance or application in real world. Then using ideal fluid we can get good approximations in many cases, that is we can get ideal models which can be closed enough for practical uses. Then the third one is basis for real fluid corrections. So start simple and then apply the real field corrections. So using ideal fluid we can have some approximations regarding various kinds of theories, and then we can apply the real fluid corrections to those approximations, and it also simplifies the analysis. So considering ideal fluid in theory will helps us to easily solve and understand the fluid behavior, and it will be also easy to solve the mathematical equations considering ideal fluid, which would not provide with the actual solutions if the real fluid is applied. So fluid mechanics is something that you will study the ideal fluid concepts in theory, and using that you will derive the various equations, and those equations will find its importance in real world applications. And as it has been written over here in point number 3, of course real field corrections could be made with those that we have derived using ideal conditions. For example, if we have computed some discharge using an equation which has been derived using ideal fluid conditions, then we can of course apply the corrections that will exist in real fluid condition, because as the water is going to flow, it is definitely going to result in some head losses. So such kind of corrections can be made once the approximation of discharge using the theoretical equations is done. So I hope you have got some idea that why we need to study ideal fluid in theory when its applications are in real fluid. Okay, thank you.